All right, this was a rough one. Ay, ay, ay. So we started out with bench press. We went up 2.5 pounds. We did 125 for 7, 115 for 9, and 105 for 11. Last week it was 2.5 pounds less on all those lifts for 8, 10, 12. So we went up 2.5 pounds. We went down a rep across the board. Overall, nothing that's very concerning to me. This is kind of par for the course. I hit enough that next time I'll go up again. But this is how we want to see things. With the squats, similar story as to the bench press. Here we went up 5 pounds on everything. It was 175 for 5. So the first time I was unable to reach my rep target. So I'm going to continue at this, and then 157.5 for 8 and 140 times 11. Meantime, on the back, right where I rest the bar, I have this really nasty like cut forming because of the knurling. Probably have to lower the bar a little bit to be more on my traps and on my neck. Then we did Arnold press. We did 32.5 pounds for 10, followed by 32.5 pounds for 13. This is an improvement of last week where it was 30 for 12, 12, 15. So making nice, slow, steady progress here. Listening to Tim from Gym Crafter in the background as he's debating whether to name his new channel Tim Crafter or Gym Crafter Vlogs or whatever he does on that channel. Either way, highly recommend you follow Gym Crafter and the other channel. And really loving this Massonomics t-shirt that I got, the Home Gym Nerd. That kind of describes me in a nutshell. I am a nerd about anything I get involved in, and right now my biggest obsession is my home gym and working out there as well. And this is where the rails began to fall off. I got 105 for 10 and then 10 Myra for 3. This is down from last week when it was 10, 11 for 3. Didn't get much better after this. I will say I had a very rough weekend. Honestly, self-sabotaged a little bit in terms of just, stuff that was going on in the house, and didn't sleep well on Saturday night or on Friday night. Better Saturday night than Friday night. I'm doing this on Sunday, but I definitely think the emotional toll of the weekend, kind of hit and began to like really hit over here. This, and also I was a little bit bummed about the squats and my upper back was hurting. But you take it or leave it. You're always going to have some good times and some bad times, and we'll see what happens next time. And the hits just kept on coming. I increased the weight from 30 pounds to 32 pounds because it doesn't go in 2.5 pound increments. So it's normally a 2 pound increase followed by a 3 pound increase. Or when I double up the weight, I'm doing 5 and 10 pounds and it doesn't do 5. So it's like 4 pounds and 6 pounds. And acknowledging that I do 10% inverse chain. So it starts off 10% heavier and ends off at this 32 pounds. And I do 20% eccentric. So on the way back, it's 20% harder. Given all that, I got 7, 8, 1, and then 0. So then I had to lower the weight just to at least get one rep, and then I did get that one rep. But this is just very frustrating. I really feel had I not been like so hit emotionally over this weekend that this would have been better. I did not expect such a big drop off. Hopefully just up and better going on. Moving on to curls, I do enjoy a good curl, and this was a good curl. 57.5 pounds for 10, followed by 57.5 pounds for 13. Obviously, this is PR for me. Last week was 55 pounds for 12, 12, 13. And then 4 cheat reps at 57.5 pounds. And then we ended up only doing 5 drag curls. I find that the drag curls tend to fall off faster than the rest. And what I've started doing with the drag curls is kind of standardize the range, and it has to be above my belly button. And when it's not, that's when it ends. Ending off with calf presses, really not much to say over here. 160 pounds for 15, and then 160 pounds for 16. It just is what it is. Calves. Do they help? I don't know. Something in the program, so I follow it. I don't not enjoy it. I don't necessarily do enjoy it. Sometimes I feel sore the next day. This time I did not. Is what it is. Anyways, I'm always happy to help. If you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment. I will try to respond. You can always DM me, email me, reach out for coaching and for tips. In the meantime, stay happy, stay healthy.